In today's sports segment, we are taking you to Cameroon. On the ground, reports from Yaoundé in Cameroon is painting a picture of a stalemate between the players of the Indomitable Lions of Cameroon, the current African champions, and the administration of football in that country. As a sign of discipline and preparedness to defend their 2017 exploits, one would expect the champions to be one of the first teams to touch down in Cairo. But every indication tells the opposite. By 10 p.m. last night, when we spoke with correspondents in Yaoundé, the team was still in Yaoundé because the players are reported to be demanding more competition bonuses of about 40 million francs CFA, rejecting what was initially proposed to them as bonus by the administrators. This situation clearly affected the departure to Egypt, which was scheduled for earlier on Thursday evening. This is not the first time that such pre-competition squabbles are associated with the Cameroonian football. We do not need to flip many pages to spot one. Prior to the ongoing Women's World Cup competition in France, it was reported by local media that the Indomitable Lionesses almost plunged into a crisis as the players demanded more money for competition bonuses. One man who lived the darkest moments in the Lions' den, former captain turned benefactor Samuel Eto'o, recently has been a companion of the national teams of Cameroon. It was heralded that he personally paid for Team Cameroon's special AFCON preparations in Dubai and continues to insist that all is well with Cameroonian football. He was speaking yesterday in Cairo. Take a listen.
On the general situation of the Cameroonian national team, there's no crisis as we are trying to make it out. Cameroon will organize its CAN in 2021, and I don't want to brag, but I think it will be the best CAN ever organized. The plane is in Yaoundé to bring the team to Cairo, and they will be traveling in an amazing condition. And the only thing that we now hope for is that they continue to inspire us like they usually do.
All right, while hoping that the team finally leaves Yaoundé today, June 21st, for Egypt, the scene is indicative of the fact that most will not want to wash their dirty linen in public. And we move over to the competition itself, which kicks off later tonight as host Egypt takes on Zimbabwe. One man to watch out for throughout the competition is Mohamed Salah, the reigning African Footballer of the Year, champions of Europe trademark club football. Just like most who ply their trade in Europe, the football season is very demanding, coupled with the qualifiers of the AFCON and other international friendlies. There is usually a high risk of burnout at the end of the season, and that's why we are keen on who can possibly suffer. The following statistics are courtesy of bwin. Now, if you take a look, Kalilou Koulibaly of Senegal and Napoli has played over 9,500 minutes of football in the last 2 seasons, followed by Mo Salah of Egypt and Liverpool. Sadio Mane of Senegal, too, is high on the list of possible cracking, according to these statistics. Salah and Mane came close to winning the energy-sipping UEFA Champions League last season, only losing to Real Madrid, but had to undergo the same journey again this season and finally won it, and losing the English Premier League by just a point to Manchester City. Mohamed Salah has played 126 matches in all competition between 2017 and 2019, a ratio of more than 1.5 matches per week. Now, to imagine that both Mane and Salah will captain their respective nations in this competition and also lead the attack lines will not dismiss the possibility of a burnout for these two and many others. All these are mere statistics. We should say the reality is on the pitch. More sports news and updates on AFCON only on Africa News and africanews.com.